Hello and welcome back to a new video. We're going to continue this series of me reviewing some matchups. If you did not, if you're new to this series, I am doing a playlist about it and I will try to post like about nearly every matchup possible against Mortar bait. Of course, all these tips are not going to be applicable only to this deck, which I'm using currently. There are going to be some general tips and I hope you understand them. If you do not, just put them all in the comments, the questions you have, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, leave a like and follow. Would really appreciate it. And so we are going to be reviewing the complete mirror matchup today. I've been reviewing a couple of Mortar bait matchups till now. I think 2 in total, or only 1, I do not know, but the complete mirror matchup I did not review, and I'm going to show you today how I beat that. And so, yeah, we're currently, I think, top 2000 in the world or something. So these are not complete noobs. So they do know what they're doing, kind of. It was a bit of a struggle at the start, but then I figured out what to do and it got way better. So, of course, guys, as always, as you know, the minions in front of the skeleton barrel, you get 0 death damage and 0 hits on the tower. If you place it early enough, like right there, easily get 0 damage. Should have maybe gone for the barbarian barrel because I just didn't use it now for the skeleton barrel, and I could have like gotten a little bit more value from the minions, but I thought, why overcommit in single? We can just chill. Gonna go for my mortar here. I know, yeah, I do want to cycle to the evolution too. He just used his, so you want to keep up kind of. So I now do not have my minions in cycle. He cycled it a lot quicker than I did. So we're just going to take the death damage, but that's totally fine. He just used the minions, so I know he has to go for his mortar again. But look. If I did not have the barbarian barrel right here, I'm not 100% sure if I went for the skeleton barrel, but I did have my barbarian barrel up here. So I knew that would tank the first mortar shot. So I will go just for that now. I'm gonna go for my minions as well. Could have saved them, but I thought better be safe than sorry. And yes, so he's gonna, I believe he went for his knight in front. Yes, he did. So I know I need to go for the fireball. Could have gone for it a little bit quicker. I think it was a little bit too close. Maybe he could have gone for the ability still and it would have hit the tower. But that's a totally fine defense. We're pretty equal in elixir. He's up by 1, but that's not too bad. We are, yeah, in single it's pretty much just back and forth. So yeah, we're gonna continue pushing. Of course, we have I know, wait guys, important to notice, I am going for my musketeer without the knight right here because I know he does not have his knight or his musketeer in cycle. He just went for it offensively, like as you can remember here. Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, you remember this interaction, he went for both. So now I know I can just go for my musketeer without the knight. He cannot go, like otherwise he could have gone right there with a knight immediately onto my musk and that would have been a shitty situation. But I know I can go for it safely right here. He is also gonna go for his musk and his knight. So we are just gonna like do a little reset, gonna chill here. In this matchup, really important that it is again going to be about not taking too much skeleton barrel death damage. Right there, I take the death damage, which is so sad. We are going to be in a pretty uncomfortable spot right now because we took so much damage here. Because in mirror matchups, it's going to be all about this little chip damage, guys. So I am going to go for the fireball here. He gives me the great value right here. And I will go, I think, also for my minions on top. Yes, we have this one skeleton distracting, really nice. We're gonna get 0 damage from the evolution mortar, which is super important here. Now he used his musk, super important. And then we can go for the mortar opposite, I believe. We are gonna do that. No, we're actually gonna go for it defensively. Could have gone also for my mortar offensively right there. And this fireball, I do not agree, to be honest. He used a lot of elixir right there, and his musk in the back, his knight in the back. I know now we have to get some damage now. Unfortunately, the barbarian barrel tanks here. We do not get any damage, but we continue. It's 500 damage disadvantage. That's totally comebackable. And yes, so we're gonna continue. He used again his musk on my minions, which I again do not agree with, because I think he has to use his musk on my mortar. He does not really have any other great way other than the minions, and he just used them in the back. Right there, we are gonna, when he uses his minions, we can snipe on the bridge with our musketeers. When he does not have the minions, we have to be super careful that he plays those minions like into our Musk. I think it will be important later when I try to block those minions. We are gonna go for immediately a Mortar here, because I know the death damage from the skeleton barrel evolution is gonna cost us the game trust. If we would take this damage, that would be so hard to come back. But right there, he does have his. We have to keep track of his evolution mortar, and every time he has his evolution mortar, you want to go aggressively with the skelly barrel, because either way, he's gonna take a lot of damage from the skeleton barrel. He uses a fireball on that, or he has to go for his evolution mortar, which is super, super bad for him, because of course he wants to use it offensively and not tank for it. Pretty simple. Because now he has to take so much damage. Look at this, we are back in damage because he had the evolution mortar. If he had the normal mortar and we go for our skeleton barrel, he can, of our evolution skeleton barrel, he can just throw that mortar away. He cycles to his evolution. We have no more evolution, and he has a great situation. But now when he has the evolution mortar, we need to go for our evolution skeleton barrel immediately at the bridge. We do not want to like go opposite or something. We want to force it out. Right there, I go for a lot. We could have also fireballed. Yeah, it's gonna fireball that actually, and we will get, I believe, one shot because the mortar was a little bit too late. So unfortunate. And there, this freaking minion, guys. This was so annoying. This one minion took out our entire mortar. Would have been completely healthy and would have gotten some nice value now in offense, but I forgot this one minion could not hit it. Pretty unfortunate. But we're still only down by 500, so that's totally fine. And right there, defense of my musketeer is super important, guys. Defending the musketeer. And now I know him using only the regular skeleton barrel, I will tank that because I have the evolution mortar. If he went for the evolution skeleton barrel, I think I would have gone for my mortar, because like that would have been too much damage. Alright, so we are gonna continue defending on the right, and now we have a nice dual lane pressure push, and this is a super important fireball. We get we kill the musketeer and hit the knight into the mortar. As you can see, it get pushed forward, and the mortar locks on tower. He did not expect that, and this musketeer on the top is gonna get such insane value because he does not have any minions more in cycle. And yes, super nice. We push it into the mortar, it locks on, and again some really great damage. We are as well gonna go for the skeleton barrel offensively, just because it will be able to either get damage on the tower, or we are gonna get some crazy value like defending wise when he goes for like a musketeer. I will save my mortar now. We do not need to go for any more aggressive mortars. We can just go for it to defend the skeleton barrel. It's super important, and he knows it's 10 seconds left. There's no way he's gonna get any more damage, and we win this game because we defended our musketeers and we got our value from the skeleton barrels, and we did take this one hit from the normal skeleton barrel, which is totally fine when we have the evolution mortar. But usually, of course, you want to go for the minions. You can also go for, it is pretty difficult, you can go for the minions like next to the skeleton barrel. If you place it correctly, the minions will not get hit and will take care of the entire skeleton barrel. But usually it is going to be too fast that you time it correctly when he goes for it like immediately at the bridge. So yeah, that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we learned something. I think this mirror matchup is pretty difficult, but because the musketeer can get super annoying, because of course the fireball doesn't kill it by one shot. It is going to be 1 HP after that, and the skeleton barrels have to be dealt with. So I hope you learned something. I honestly learned a lot about this matchup too, that defending your musketeers is one of the most valuable things in this matchup. And of course, guys, your musketeer's ability is gonna get great value when he has no mini tank and cycle, and if his knight is opposite, for example, your musketeer's abilities have to be spammed if you are going aggressively. All right, so if you have any more questions, just put them all in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. And of course, guys, join our clan. We are currently 29 members, still going strong, winning every single war, but we're still looking for more people. We cannot really do the clan voyage pretty much alone, but I think you're all looking for good clans as well. So just join. We are also throwing away those guys who are not super active. We are currently all active. I hope you have an amazing day, some amazing holidays, and I will see you tomorrow too, guys. Posting daily. Leave a like and follow as always if you enjoyed, and goodbye.